just got that Iron Man movie or show, or whatever it was, on bootleg, and now it's time to go ahead and give a review. Alright, but first off, let me just say one thing before I start this off. Welcome to the channel where anime and manga means more. It's your boy Mean, and that's not what I wanted to say. I got into a little Skype call with Strapped Up 24, otherwise known as please don't, if I get this wrong, don't kill me. New Anime Informer, I think that's what it is, his new channel. But anyway, we was talking about goals and how to reach them and whatnot, goals that we didn't reach yet. Now, he was telling me, I want to do this, I want to do this, and it's really frustrating. And I'm like, yes, right. So I had to give him some advice. This is my advice. Stop sleeping. Stop sleeping. Now, he says, no, I need my 9-10 hours and more of sleep. I said, where do you get to with rest? Where do you get with rest? Now, if you sleep, I'm not going to carry this on throughout the whole thing, but if you sleep 8 hours, I advise you start sleeping less. Get about 5 hours, 6. 5-6 hours. You'll be alright. Trust me, you're not going to die. You will adapt to it. The object in motion tends to stay in motion. The object at rest tends to stay at rest. If you're moving forward constantly in the direction towards your goal, you're going to keep moving forward. If you take a break and rest and start sleeping and whatnot, sleeping 10 to 20 hours a day or whatever, you will not reach it because you're going to slow down. You can't stay consistent. Anyway, let's get to the review. So we start off with what you call brief synopsis, not going to be a lot to it. We start off, Tony, he goes to Japan. He said he wants to start up this little power plant where they're going to provide free energy. Now, that's like his dream. He said that it's going to lead to world peace. Help, lead to world peace. And, excuse me. It makes sense to me that someone would think that because it seemed like, okay, I'm giving people less to fight over. It should be less poor people because they don't have to pay for as much. They're getting stuff free. But that actually doesn't work in real life. I mean, it's people out here that don't pay for electricity and still poor. You know what I'm saying? And people are still going to find a reason to fight over each other, whether it be religion or politics or whatever. But, with all that aside, we come in on a decent concept. And he's running into, different characters, doctors, somebody that helps him, to bring about this plant that he wants to start up. Also a reporter that's, trying to get the next scoop, which is him. Then we got this conflict between him being an American and then the Japanese. Remember the whole Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and all that kind of stuff going on. So it's conflict between them. Now, from the very beginning to around the middle, it was okay. But from the middle to the end, it got pretty good. It wasn't, I didn't get bored throughout the whole thing at all. It was okay, but it's like from the beginning to the, I don't want to give too much away because people are going to say, oh, spoiler, you evil, yeah. So anyway, from the beginning to the middle, it was like, okay, this is just interesting seeing this an anime version. So it was like, I'm not getting really anything more than what I already knew about Iron Man, but I'm getting a different version, so it's cool. Then they brought in that Wolverine, man. Wolverine, I hated Wolverine. He was all tall, lanky, and skinny, and what? He's supposed to be short and stocky. Don't ever change that about him. The only way you can change him, unless he starts wearing stilts or something like that, or he's in a wheelchair, that's the only way you change his height. That's the only way you change his height. That's it. Cut his legs off, something like that. Now he's shorter. That's the only way you change his height. Don't make some tall, skinny, lanky looking character look like a stick. That pissed me off. But anyway, he was only in it for like 2 seconds. But anyway, from that point, it was just like, okay, Iron Man going through this little exchange or whatever. Nothing that I haven't seen before, but it is interesting because it's in anime form. After that, we start getting backstory. Now, the backstory, they changed it up, his origins a little bit, and they added to it, and it all comes back later on in the series. That started getting better. We start getting more interesting characters, more interesting situations, and the movie ended the same way you would have thought it would. So it was no surprise there, but it was good. So yeah, I would recommend this. It was good. It was good. It was good. It wasn't the best thing I've ever seen, or anything like that, but it was good. Kept me entertained throughout the whole thing. But I'm telling you, from the middle to the end is the best parts. Character development, better stories. When they got trapped on the island, that was good. Or when the guy used that virus to try to attack Tony Stark, that was good. So, I mean, they started really challenging Tony Stark by then. So, yeah, that's when I started enjoying it, when they started really challenging him and adding more to the backstory and having all this stuff come back to him. That's when I really started getting into it. But go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Oh, and link to New Anime Informer or whatever. I don't want to mess up his name. Should be around here somewhere. Don't quote me on it, because if I mess up, I don't want people to, you know, I don't know, do something to me, kill me, something. But anyway, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. If you've seen this, go ahead and let me know your input. And rate the video and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.